Most people think morality is about rules. Don't lie, don't steal, be good. What if morality is not about behavior? What if it's about structure? Because there's a law discovered by Immanuel Kant that most people completely misunderstand. It's called the categorical imperative. And once you understand this, you stop seeing yourself as just a person making choices. You start seeing yourself as something much deeper, a participant in how reality organizes itself. In philosophy, they explain it like this: act only according to rules you would want everyone to follow. And most people think, oh, just be a good person. That's not what Kant meant. Not even close. Kant wasn't giving more advice. He was describing the test of reality itself. Every action you take is a hidden question being asked of existence. What if everyone did this? If the answer breaks reality, then the action is not stable. Not just morally, but structurally. If everyone lies, truth stops functioning. If everyone cheats, truth disappears. If everyone takes without giving, systems collapse. So Kant is saying, before you act, test whether your behavior can become a universal law. Not emotionally, logically. But here's where it gets deeper. You are not just asking if something is right or wrong. You're asking, can reality survive if this becomes the rule? That's a completely different way of thinking. Let's take a look at a diagram. You see at the bottom of the page, we have these individual people. They're all different lives, and they all make different choices. A line moves diagonally upward, not straight, because life is not instant. It's progression. These are different dimensions you are tapping into. At each stage, there are many things that will influence your decisions. Think of all the illusions, right? You see here, you'll find other consciousness and spirits, and they can influence you. Think of it like the internet. It's dynamic. It's not set. As you engage the internet changes. This means that as we engage the universe evolves. We implant our memories to the universe. And yes, when we die, the memories stay. Now, each line represents your thoughts, your intentions, your actions, your patterns. And all those lines converge at one point above everything, a single source. Call it God, call it unity, call it consciousness. But the point is this: all paths eventually connect upward. Nothing is isolated. So your actions are not just personal. They are directional. They are moving reality upward into a structure. Now Kant gets deeper again. He says, never treat people as a means to an end, only as ends themselves. What this means is, you cannot kill another human being for the better of humanity. People are not tools, not resources, not characters in your story. They are centers of consciousness, just like you. And when you use people, you are acting as if consciousness is separate and disposable. But the diagram shows the opposite. Everything is connected upward to the same source. Then Kant introduces something called the kingdom of ends. Imagine a world where every person is both a lawmaker and a participant in the law. That means you are constantly shaping the rules of reality through your behavior, not metaphorically, structurally. So every action becomes a vote, not for society, but for reality itself. Now let's connect it deeper. In tarot, the magician represents conscious creation. In astrology, your chart represents how you express patterns of consciousness. In numerology, repetition becomes structure. All of these point to the same idea. Your life is not random. It is pattern consciousness expressing itself through decisions. So here's the real question Kant is forcing you to ask. Not, is this allowed? Not can I get away with this, but would I want this to become a universal law? Because according to Kant, it already is becoming one. You are not just living your life. You are participating in the design of reality. And the only question that remains, what kind of reality are you helping to create?